Senses are not for wanting. Senses are for a beautiful tool gifted by this creation to live, to express. You have to substitute the transaction by valuing the living dimension of life. So then a simplicity comes. And when simplicity comes, exploitation of Mother Earth will stop. Simplicity brings a person to self. Complexity brings a person towards an effort towards the other. That's what yoga speaks of. How to be simple. Who is simple? Who is happy, they will be simple. Wherever, whatever action you are bringing with love, it's effortless. Effortless way of living gives you a space, creates a space to be with yourself. What brings you towards yourself, that is effortless. What takes you away from yourself, that is effort.
Evolve the self, better the world, love all. Let's join to uplift the human consciousness.
You no need to look at the river. Here, it doesn't mean you should close your eyes. No, this world is beautiful. Senses should bring you to the being state. Suppose if you are with the river, so now we all know river is me, let's say. Me is river, river is me. How that possibility is there truthfully? Suppose if I don't call river as river, then it is possible. One possibility. The moment if I call river as river, it already gone. Why I should call? The language cuts me. The language separates me. Can I just be there? Then you are everything. Then the possibility, practical possibility of being river is there. So it is indicated by, let's say, to tell languagically to explain, there will be no effort in your eyes in seeing it. It's a effortless beingness. It's not effortful seeingness. So this effortless beingness connects. Always, wherever effort is there, it will have an end. Where effortless is there, it's infinite. If you effortfully seeing the river, suppose from the river, if you want a fish, then you stare at the river. I want to get a fish. No. Something you want. Senses are not for wanting. Senses are for a beautiful tool gifted by this creation to live, to express. What has happened is, we are strongly programmed, life means to get something constantly. Even students are made to study in education system to get a job. Of course, intention of studying is to have a nice job, there is no doubt. But the intensity you are building with every action, it is to get something. Instead of living, everybody is transacting with the creation. So the more transaction you have, more complexities you will develop. Life will not be simple. The world will become more and more complex because of transaction. You have to substitute the transaction by valuing the living dimension of life. So then a simplicity comes. And when simplicity comes, exploitation of Mother Earth will stop. Simplicity is such a beautiful influence which will have in every dimension of life. Even, let's say, for example, with food. How much food we want and how much we are producing. There is a survey which has made 50 times more food is produced than requirement every year. Imagine for chemicals how much we are using to produce it, how much we are wasting. Why it's happening? Because of this complexity. In fact, we all know to be healthy, we should eat half belly. It explains even in Ayurveda or even in yoga. Half belly means 50% you can have solid food, 25% liquid, 25% empty space. How many of us is following this? We know this is healthy. If we develop this self-awareness of eating, if we all can follow, nobody will be hungry in this planet. I can share my food. How simple life becomes. Like this, simplicity has its own influence in every dimension. That's what yoga speaks of. How to be simple. Who is simple? Who is happy, they will be simple. Who are sad, worried, aggressive, angry, they need something else to compensate. As it was explained in the beginning, the lack of inner expansion, they search from outside. So if you are contented, if you are happy, if you are simple, so then your outer struggle will be minimized. So being simple is the beautiful gift what we can pass to all the human beings. Simplicity brings a person to self. Complexity brings a person towards an effort towards the other. See, effortless means it's not inactiveness. There is a difference between being inactive and effortless. The main difference is, let's say for example, we are even in our center, we have few acres where we grow our own food. How you are executing that? Suppose if I am digging, am I in action or reaction mode? Action mode means constantly I am expressing my joy, happiness, easiness. It's not like I dig, I plant, something I want to get out of it. See how a mother brings up her children. It's not that I should get out of something from child. No, it's just pure love. So wherever lack of love is there, effort comes. Whatever action you are bringing with love, it's effortless. So then you enjoy the process. See, effort has a different dimensions. Let's say, for example, physical effort. Suppose if you are climbing a hill or carrying some heavy material on your back. Let's say if you are carrying a 50 kilo weight for 1 kilometer, then it's effort, you get tired. Physical effort is different, which is minimal. No? When we are traveling, let's say if we are going from airport to our home, we carry our backpack. So then we place it in a room. So then if you are going to a restaurant, you will not carry your backpack wherever you are traveling. So we find a place, we keep it. In the same way, you put an effort to be effortless. Why you carry your clothes, your everything in the big backpack? To be effortless at some future point. At one time you carry all those things. In the same way, either your effort should bring effortless in the next coming moments, or through your effort, another 100 people should be able to be effortless, or whatever you are expressing, it's coming out of love and affection. So then only we can dissolve the intensity of effort. When it comes to the getting memory affected, or when it comes to the effort, see, I explained the physical effort. Another thing is mind effort is there. So in mind, what brings the effort in mind? What brings the effort in mind is your own likes and dislikes. Even you can make an experiment with children. If you ask them to study, after 30 minutes they begin to move like they don't want to study. Mama, I want to sleep, Papa, I want to sleep, like that they tell. So the moment, okay, you no more need to study, you watch this cartoon. So now they are happy, they are even ready to watch for 2 and 3 hours. Why? Even watching cartoon, like both audio, video, visuals, it's more effort if you look from the angle of effort. But yet they are ready to do it for longer hours. Why? Because there is no dislike about it. There is no resistance about it. So always this likes and dislikes brings resistance in the mind. It's like, suppose if I am moving my hand like this, it's easy. It's a swift way of moving, easy way of moving. So imagine constantly I am pushing this from this hand towards this, and I am trying to move this. So then it becomes painful. In the same way, one side of your mind don't like to do it, and another side want to do it. So there the mind effort is created. This mind effort is created in the society, in our contemporary world, because of fear, because of showing some biscuits of future, because of this capitalistic approach, because of not having any self-awareness programs in the education. That is how we are creating a society which is constantly in effort, which is constantly ping-ponging between likes and dislikes, want and don't want. We have to create a totally new society, new way of living, where people are not based, their life is not based on their likes and dislikes. Generation after generation, if you see, it feels very pity, and it's a kind of sickness where everybody lives based on their likes and dislikes. What nonsense it is. Why you have to live on your likes and dislikes? Live life. That's what I meant by effortless. Look at the river, not based on your likes and dislikes. Then be with the river, be the river. Don't name it. Not any kind of effort is not required. So from that angle, effortless way of living gives you a space, creates a space to be with yourself. That's how we can derive the definition of what is effort and effortless. What brings you towards yourself, that is effortless. What takes you away from yourself, that is effort. Whatever it may be. In very big task, you are climbing Himalayan mountain. You can be with yourself in that biggest effort. Suppose you are climbing with joy, climbing with happiness, climbing with your self-expression. Every moment you are energetic. Then even a big Himalayan mountain is effortless. Suppose you are coming from your office, your boss is angry at you, and you are climbing the small steps of your house, you are full of effort. See the difference. An Himalayan mountain can be effortless. Climbing a small steps of your office or home can be effort. That depends on your likes and dislikes. The mind gets triggered very quickly about the likes and dislikes. That's the intolerance. So in future, we will be facing a society where we will have youths and kids with full of intolerance. That will be a huge problem we will face. So whenever intolerance is there, they will not be able to live with each other. So then they get more addicted to online thing or internet. Because the moment they are out of their shells, where they have to face the reality, where they have to face the intolerance, where they have to face their likes and dislikes. What is internet actually? Why so many people are addicted to that? There they can express their likes and dislikes very freely. That is the addiction. And it is limitless. You can jump from one website to another website, one subject to another subject, one subject you like, and what subject you don't like, you can skip. Even in subject, what you like and don't like, it has endless, infinite likes and dislikes possibility. That's why they get addicted. That's why, again, they get separated from the reality, they get separated from the interaction. So intolerance grows. So this will be one of the biggest problem we will be facing in the next coming generation if you are not taking care of passing this knowledge of the self-awareness, knowledge of living together, knowledge of simplicity, knowledge of effortless, and the way of living beyond likes and dislikes. So all those things, if we can incorporate efficiently in our system, we can have a best next generation. Or else, let's see. Creation is to live. Oh, I live, you live, every animal lives, so let all live. Out of that oneness, one world, one humanity. That is possible only by making a truthful journey of Aham Brahmasmi, knowing I being the all. How to access it? That is only with knowing of the self. That gap, that space.
Evolve the self, better the world, love all. Let's join to uplift the human consciousness.